Let's get the boxers for bout number 1 to please report to the ring.
We'll start after the introductions.
Welcome to Chicago Fight Club's Golden Gloves First Round Tournament. I'm Johnny Bellino, and my sidekick, Len Friedman, are here to provide you with a blow-by-blow. Hopefully, we'll be able to show you what you're looking at, but what you don't see. So we have, I think, 15 bouts tonight. Let's see.
I believe we got, 14.
14? Well, we'll find out. All right.
These guys are senior novices here in the 141-pound class. I got McPherson from Luna. He's from Maywood, and this is his 6th fight. And his opponent tonight is Tony Thitayarak. Tony's actually a Wells Fargo banker who's got an MBA from DePaul.
Really?
Yeah, so he's
He's in the red.
yeah, he's
gloves.
in the red corner there. Okay. Now, it's Thitayarak's, I'm going to have trouble with that name all night. It's Thitayarak's first fight, but McPherson's in his 6th bout here.
Now, these are senior novice, so that means they're over, what, 21?
They're, they're over 21, but they have less than 10 fights. So they're novice experience, but they're too old to fight in the novice division. Right now, McPherson has a nice counter right hand by Thitayarak. McPherson's got a nice jab, and he's sort of fighting his fight here on the outside because he's got a height and a reach edge on Thitayarak. He's trying to set up that right hand. He's a little wild with it, but his jab's doing a pretty nice job.
McPherson is not too offensive here. He's kind of hanging in there.
I think he's might be waiting for Thitayarak to come to him.
Hey, what? Yeah.
He might be waiting for Thitayarak to come to him. And he's sort of sitting back. He's popping a jab out there. That's a nice right hand. He still looped it a little bit, though. He's got to shorten that thing up and drive it right up the middle. Yeah, like that, only he missed that one. There's a lot of, I noticed, and we'll see a lot of them tonight, there's a lot of senior novices at 141. This weight class is packed. Wow. I got to tell you, I don't like that. And I know the safety of the boxers is first and foremost, but
McPherson doesn't like it either.
Well, he may have just cost McPherson a round because McPherson was winning this round. But you take a standing eight, and the judges see that. Yeah, this is, well, it's a far cry from the way it was in the 80s, you know. I think a lot of it has to do with all this concussion stuff, and you know, you hear about the NFL and all the research they do and the CTE. And they're trying to keep everybody safe here, but you've got to let a guy score. You've got to let them fight. I don't like it. I thought McPherson won that round, but there's a shot that a couple of these judges, because he took the standing eight, they don't. In the pros, they'll have to give him a 10-8 round. So not only would he have lost the round, but he lost it by 2 points instead of 1. I think he should have just won this a 10-9 round, but that could have influenced the judges to swing it the other way.
Uh-huh.
All right, round 2 action here. Now you're going to see probably a little more aggressive McPherson because he realizes that he could be behind.
Yeah, and he's
now he's
still
coming
strong.
out.
He took
Okay,
a punch.
He may win in exchanges like that, but that's not in his best interest. Okay, he doesn't want to turn this into a brawl. He'd like to stay on the outside, keep his poise, use his jab, and box. He's got a height, a reach, and an experience advantage here. You know, it just shows you how one call by a ref could change things.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, and I don't want to pick on Ruiz. I mean, he's been a ref here for a while. He knows what he's doing, but I don't know if it's him or the system or a little bit of both. You know. It's a nice hook by McPherson. He's getting back in there. McPherson got a little more patient here now. He came out, and I think he didn't obviously care for that standing 8 in the first, and it kind of lit a fire under him. But now he's a little more composed. He realized he doesn't have to get it all back at once.
Well,
He's
it's a
sitting
new
back.
round, yeah.
He appears to be the better of the two boxers.
He looks the strongest, too.
Yeah. Well, and again, this is his 7th fight, and Thitayarak is in his first fight. So,
well, no matter what happens, losing is for learning, too.
I didn't
You
hear.
have one fight and you lose and you've learned something from it.
Yeah.
It's not a loss, so to speak. It's not a waste of time.
Well, he got himself back in the fight there. So, you know, I mean, I still would have given him the first round, but there's a good chance because of the standing 8 the judges didn't. So this round here could decide the fight.
Yeah, sure.
Because you could be 1-1. So if you're in his corner and you're talking to him, you need this round. You can't coast. Both these guys look like they're in pretty good shape, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, not a lot of wild punching.
No, they're keeping it somewhat controlled. A couple times they went off a little bit, but for the most part, it's been a decent boxing match. Now, if you're in Thitayarak's corner, I think what he's got to do is he's got to cut the ring. He's got to press McPherson. He's got to get closer. He can't sit on the outside because that's where McPherson wants him. He's got to move the head, and he's got to stalk him and stay on top of him.
Let's see if he's listening to you.
Well, what he's doing now is he let McPherson here take control of the middle of the ring. We're getting a little wild now. Okay. Well, now that's payback.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's another standing 8 that probably shouldn't. So we're even in standing 8s because I don't call it a standing 8. I mean, you hit him with a solid right hand, but I don't know what the scorecards are going to look here, but this has been McPherson's fight since the opening bell.
He looks
He just looks more polished than the two. Yeah. Whoa!
No, I don't think that was a knockdown.
Well, technically they should call it one though because it came from a punch. I mean, he lost. There's a balance shot, but. He didn't call a knockdown, so it shouldn't really play into the decision. It's an impressive shot, though. It appears in McPherson's mind, I think, he thinks he's got this thing wrapped up. He really doesn't have a sense of urgency. And Thitayarak, I think, should be pressing him a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, he's sitting on the outside, and he's really doing what McPherson wants him to do.
Look at that long reach with that jab.
Yeah.
Bent over, not able to throw a second punch. Not even close enough to throw a second.
What happens here?
His punches are a little wider than his opponents.
He's looking for too much on that right hand. Decent opening bout, though.
Yeah.
In this very crowded senior novice 141 class.
Yeah, I think we have, 15 fights tonight, and about 10 of them at least are senior novice.
At 141, there's just a ton
141
of guys.
even.
There's a ton of guys at 141. They're collecting the judges' scorecards. I imagine McPherson's getting this decision, but we'll see. McPherson told me before the fight that He's kind of a basketball reject. He wanted to play basketball, and he sort of ended up boxing. So, but I think he's glad he did.
And what does he do?
I asked him that, and he said he just works.
What about the other fellow?
Now, he's a banker at Wells Fargo,
Wells
and he's got
Fargo.
an MBA from DePaul.
Okay.
So if you're one of his coworkers,
Both boxers, as our referee collects them.
you're probably hoping he loses the decision, gets out of here unscathed, and returns to work tomorrow.
Yeah. So he doesn't have to come back.
At the local scorecard, in this 141-pound senior novice bout, our winner by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Devante McPherson.
Well, to nobody's surprise, Devante McPherson is the winner of this 141-pound senior novice bout.